Hello and welcome to this episode of the Barbarian Investor Show. My name's Adam Jason and I'm delighted to be joined today by Serhat Aydin, the co-founder and head of legal and communications at Bundle Network. Welcome, Serhat.
It's nice being here, thank you.
So for those of our viewers who might not have heard of Bundle, it's a relatively new project. Can you give us a bit of background on the reasons for creating Bundle and maybe a bit of your personal experience as well?
Yeah, from an idea point of view, Bundle has been around for more than a year or around a year, and the actual working has been taking place for the last 6 months, developing the project, finding the advisors and everything. So Bundle Network is an online cryptocurrency exchange aggregator. So it's going to be a platform which is going to be connected to at least 10 to 15 different exchanges, aggregating their prices and presenting them to the people. And people can trade upon the platform without the need of having an account at each and every exchange over there.
So this is a really interesting point. Yeah. So Bundle, I guess where the name comes from, is this idea of bundling together coins, and there's many different views on, from crypto traders on whether you should trade the top 10 coins, the top 100, whether you should look on page 2, 3, 4 of coin market cap. Yeah. So Bundle is essentially allowing people to pick their best coins or their portfolio and to kind of share that and publish it for people to copy trade? Yeah. Okay.
What we do is that we basically attribute 3 major functions to our platform. The first function is the aggregation function. Since we will be connected to 10 or 15 different exchanges, we will aggregate their prices together. So you will have the widest accessibility option in the market. You cannot find it anywhere else. The second function that we attribute is the bundling opportunity. So if you're a newcomer or if you want to trade on some bulk, tokens or coins, what you can find on Bundle Network is the top 10, top 20, top 50 cryptocurrencies by their market cap or based on their sectoral purposes. We already arranged some bundles, or if you would like to make a bundle for yourself, you may pick up 3 or 5 different coins, bundle them together and buy them. And the third major function we attribute is the networking function. This is going to be the most long-lasting, function of the platform, we believe, because if you're a very good trader, you can publish your trades to the other people. So this is also going to be very advantageous for the newcomers who doesn't know how to trade or where to begin with. Yeah. They are going to be seeing the best performers of Bundle Network, and they may follow them and copy trade them.
And so become the best traders. One of the interesting things in the crypto space is how fast moving it is, right? Yeah. And we see a lot of new exchanges popping up, and within a couple of months an exchange can suddenly become one of the major exchanges. Yeah. And they're also spread across multiple different jurisdictions, right? So what you guys are aiming to do is kind of put them all together in one simplified platform, essentially.
There are very big problems in the market as of now, as the market expanded with an uncontrolled fashion. So that's why we have a lot of tokens out there and a lot of exchanges out there. So if you are trading cryptocurrencies, you hear a good project from a friend of yours, and then your exchange is not enlisted. So you need to go and open an account in a new exchange, and then this goes on like this. And you may end up dealing with 10 or 15 different exchanges. So it's an unmanageable process. And it's a nightmare for people. Yeah. So therefore, we wanted to aggregate them together in one place so that you can log into our platform and without the need of opening an account in those exchanges, trade with the exchanges' prices.
Okay, so do you think that the main issue for crypto traders is this whole problem of not being signed up to every single exchange, and therefore they can't necessarily access all the tokens? Are there any other kind of issues that you think people are facing at the moment?
Accessibility is one of the biggest problems. You cannot find every token in every platform. The other problem is the liquidity problem. If the tokens get stuck in some small exchanges, you may be able to buy them, but if there are not many buyers out there, you may not be able to sell them. So that's why these 2 major problems are hurting both the exchanges, both the blockchain startups and the people who are trading them. So that's why we believe Bundle is going to be a solution for each and every party in the community.
Okay, so taking those aspects that you mentioned there, for example, the accessibility, so how exactly does Bundle attack that problem and solve it, essentially?
Bundle is going to solve the problem in the sense that it's going to be connected to at least 10 to 15 different exchanges via APIs, and these exchanges will be the top-notch exchanges in the market. So the platform is going to bring the prices, the exchange prices, live in that instant. For example, if you're dealing with one or two exchanges, trading on them, if you're buying and selling cryptocurrencies, you are most probably losing money because there are some better offers out there in which you are missing. But if you use Bundle Network, since you have an access to our 10 or 15 exchanges and their catalog, token catalogs, you are going to be able to get the best prices in the market at that instant. You are going to be able to purchase multiple tokens at once. And the platform itself is also going to have some networking functions, facilities.
Okay, so as an example, in South Korea, we see exchanges regularly trading above the price of exchanges elsewhere, right? Because it's harder to pull money out in South Korea, and there's a high demand, and the kind of regulatory environment there means that the cryptos are more expensive. So traditionally, there would be an arbitrage opportunity where someone could buy on that exchange and sell it on another one, or buy on another exchange and sell on that one, and make money on the difference. Yeah. So will Bundle enable people to take advantage of that arbitrage, or is it bringing that opportunity to a minimum so that everyone gets an equal price?
Bundle is going to give the arbitrage opportunities to some users, not all users, but people will always enjoy the best prices in the market if they are using Bundle Network.
Sure. Okay. So a key part of this is obviously your token, which sounds very inventive and quite interesting in the sense that it does solve this problem of people not having to sign up to multiple different exchanges. How do you actually go about getting access to all of the actual execution of orders on exchanges? Is it API calls? How technically is that done?
From a technical point of view, we are connected to the exchanges via APIs. So whatever prices they have, whatever offers they have, we have them instantly on our platform in an aggregated form. The other point is that we would like to see the exchanges as our business partners, and each and every exchange that we get in touch with are totally okay and supportive with the idea of Bundle Network. They want to be a part of this. So we will have business partners, we will have some special integrations with them, which is going to be way faster, hopefully.
Right. So when someone does a trade on the Bundle Network, let's say that Binance has the best price for that coin, the volume is still showing on Binance when they trade through Bundle. So is Binance still happy for people to trade,
it's still going to be in Bundle because it's still with the Binance because our business model requires that we deposit enough amount of money in those exchanges upfront in order to create liquidity for ourselves. So that's why for the ICO revenues that we will generate, we plan 60% of this money to be distributed in the exchanges that we will work with. So on day one, when Bundle Network starts operating, people will have enough liquidity in the exchanges to be able to perform the buy and sell.
Right. So the Bundle coin, the Bundle token will actually sit on all of the exchanges that you're working with.
Bitcoin or Ethereum will sit in those exchanges in order to perform the buying and selling activities. The Bundle token will have a couple of functions. The first one will be it's going to give lesser commission fees for the people who are using them. And the amount of Bundle tokens that you will deposit in our platform is going to determine your status in our platform. You can be a regular Bundle user, you can be a manager, portfolio manager, and as a result of our networking facility, people can do their trades and then publish their trades to the people, everyone, or they can create a room for themselves and get paid subscriptions from the people. So the platform's networking facilities and their fees will also be paid by Bundle token.
So that's what I was going to ask, is whether it's, I think you've kind of answered the question before I asked it, but whether you're targeting more the newcomer investors who aren't sure maybe which coins to buy, and so they buy the top 5 or top 10, or are you targeting the more kind of sophisticated investors? But I think, as you mentioned there, you're catering to both, really.
Both of them, but the mass is very important because we believe that there are still a lot of people out there who find cryptocurrency world very confusing.
Yeah.
They are finding market really very volatile, so that's why they don't know where to get in and how to get in.
Yeah.
So Bundle Network is going to be a perfect place for them because it's not going to give them the burden of trying to follow up with 10 or 15 different exchanges ending up like that. It's a very small, simple place to begin with,
Yeah.
and they are going to have a very good guidance with the already existing bundles, and they may also follow the very good traders out there, so they would be feeling way more safer than before to get into the crypto market. So it's going to create more liquidity to the market itself.
Right, because they can hold everything in one place, and
exactly.
presumably you will have wallets where traders can obviously hold their coins. They can withdraw them into their own wallet if they want, but they don't have to, and they can hold it on the bundle.
The users can log into Bundle Network via Bitcoin, and they can come out with a Bitcoin. And soon the platform is going to also have fiat currency integration. So therefore, any user who would deposit USD or GBP into our platform will be able to start trading immediately.
Oh, great. Okay, well that adds another layer of ease of use for people. Okay,
exactly.
And just a quick word on the kind of regulatory requirements. So some exchanges force you to do kind of AML, anti-money laundering, and KYC, know your client, uploading documents and so forth. Yeah. So will you just follow whatever the exchanges are requiring that you're plugged into?
Exactly, because the money over there and the exchanges belong to Bundle Network and our accounts, but the people whom we are working with, we will be doing the KYC and AML with them. So they will be our customers and we will do it with them.
Okay, so there's great benefits there for the traders, the exchanges, and the blockchain projects themselves.
Everybody.
Yeah, so, okay, that's great. I think we have a good understanding of the token and what it's going to be used for. So a bit about the ICO itself. What are your funding plans? How much are you looking to raise?
We are looking to raise $30 to $40 million in total. That's the total private sale, pre-sale, and ICO revenues we are targeting. And the good thing is 60% of this money is not going to be spent, but will be deposited in those exchanges for liquidity purposes because the business model requires so. Because the way the Bundle Network works is the trading, buying and selling in those different exchanges. So we need to have that money resting in those exchanges. So that's why from everybody's point of view, everybody will be happy, and Bundle Network is going to be useful for each and every party in the cryptocurrency realm. The exchanges will be happy because they will receive upfront deposits from Bundle Network and they are going to have a wider liquidity. The blockchain startups will be happy because they are going to have a wider audience and the accessibility will be higher for them. And also the users will be happy because it's a one-stop shop for cryptocurrency trading.
Yeah, fantastic. Okay, so it's obviously ambitious plans, and we understand, how you need to apportion some of those funds onto the exchanges to get liquidity. In terms of the kind of legal and jurisdictional thing, because obviously, as I said earlier, it's very fast moving. We have regulatory announcements coming out, all the time.
Everything.
So how is Bundle positioning itself in terms of, I guess, where you're launching the ICO from?
Bundle is going to be launching the ICO through a Maltese entity. Our HQ is going to be in Malta, but since our business model is an exchange-related business model, it's not really very much depending on where you are, but it's also depending on where your customers are from. So that's why Bundle Network is going to have offices in London, Switzerland, maybe United States in the future. So we will be in many places, but HQ will always be Malta.
In Malta, okay. One of the more forward-thinking jurisdictions. Okay. And you're working with Coincilium, I understand, as an advisor.
Yes.
And Eddie Travia is helping you guys out.
Yeah, we're very happy to have him in our advisory board. He's contributing a lot with his valuable insight and his knowledge about the market. So that's why we are very, very happy to have him on board. Fantastic.
Okay. So in terms of timelines, I'm sure lots of people want to know how they can take part in the ICO. Have you got an exact date, or is it kind of being figured out?
As of now, we are at the private sales stage.
Okay.
People can find the details on our webpage via our executive summary and white paper. The private sale is going to go on until 15th of May, and from the 15th of May until the 30th of May, We will have a 15 days of pre-sale, and then the ICO will take place in June.
Okay.
And the private sale has very, very attractive bonus ratios right now.
Okay, brilliant. So hopefully there's some left for the public sale for people to scoop up. We look forward to it very much. Just one last word. Have you decided on what cryptocurrencies people can use to actually buy the bundle token? Is that something that's still being figured out?
As of now, if they would like to contribute to our private sale or pre-sale, they can contribute via USD, Bitcoin, or Ethereum.
Okay.
The price of the token is already fixed at 0.10 cents, and as I said, the private sale bonus ratios are classified in such a way that there are some layers, tiers of the bonuses. So whichever one is available for them now, the minimum contribution amount is $10,000 or equivalent of Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Okay.
So they may find the link on our webpage, bundle.network. They may log in there, and we would be more than happy to help.
Okay, so bundle.network is the web page, and we look forward to seeing the ICO. Thank you very much for coming in.
I also would like to add one more thing, that if they log into our webpage, they are going to see the live demo of our webpage, which is already working, and they can see how the platform is performing right now with a little portion of it, but what the actual product will look like in the future.
Okay.
They can see it over
So
there.
this is a kind of alpha version of the site. Okay. And the actual beta or full version, have you got a
full version is going to be available in Q4 2018.
Q4. Okay, fantastic. All right, well, great stuff. We look forward to it very much. We'll keep an eye out, and thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much for having me.